Greetings, my fellow gamers, it is I, Wraith King. My apologies for the late upload on the release of Aquilla. I was actually recording something else, and I have some very, very ridiculous news. I will tell you guys about that on my other video, though. But for now, let's talk a little more about Aquilla. Hopefully she's a lot better than she is on the Korean version, because she is slowly coming back into meta, slowly, but not as much as I would like to see her. Hopefully they made some adjustments to her where she's going to be seeing a lot of play here on the global version.
The winds of battle are blowing through.
Still the angel I remember. Alright, let's take a look at that passive, Dark Shepherd. If the damage received is higher than her current HP, she survives with 1 HP and becomes immune to all damage 3 times. For every third attack received, inflicts 2,500 fixed penetration damage to all enemies. That's pretty powerful. And grants a Protection of Darkness buff to the caster. What does Protection of Darkness do? The following effect will be applied if there are 3 or more offensive type allies on the team. Applies block to all attacks. Activates 60% of the damage received. That's pretty interesting. The following effect will be applied if there are 3 or more magic-type allies on the team. Now, a similar effect was on the Awakened Karma on the Korean version. What this does is she increases her speed attack by 7%. Or is that applied to the entire team? For 1 hit, the damage received will not exceed 20% of her max HP. Decreases defense of all enemies by 60%. Both of those effects sound fantastic. And I said Awakened Karma. I'm pretty sure you guys already knew he was coming, though. But, yeah, he's on the Korean version right now. And this effect is very interesting because it suggests a balanced team. I talked about this when I was reviewing the Awakened Karma. She requires a balanced team if you're going to put her on your team. So this is very interesting. I might give her a try solely for that reason. But alright, let's take a look at her first active ability. Merciless Storm. Inflicts 140% physical damage on 4 enemies 2 times. Inflicts damage equal to 30% of the enemy's max HP. Reduces the enemy's buff duration by 3 turns. Increases the enemy's skill cooldowns by 20 seconds. So, very, very powerful ability. It's an ability the AI can't mess up in the arena. I already like this character. And surprisingly enough, when you increase someone's skill cooldown in the arena, it's actually pretty effective. Like, really effective. Especially in this meta, there are a lot of cooldown increasing heroes on everybody's team. So it's a very interesting effect to see that on her. It only just makes it even more deadly by this point, really. But alright, let's take a look at her second active ability. Mantle of Darkness. Reduces the damage of all enemies by 60% for 2 turns. Decreases any hit shield buff by 3 hits. Additionally removes the debuffs on all allies. So that, my fellow gamers, is pretty powerful. But it doesn't do much though. It doesn't do any damage or anything like that. It's kind of just a utility ability. But a lot of tanks have just 1 utility ability. But alright, let's take a look at her awakening skill, which looks awesome. Very awesome. Extinction. Inflicts 500% physical damage on 1 enemy. Additionally, piercing will take effect. Sets the target by priority among enemies in the back line. So that's pretty interesting. Additionally, stuns the target for 2 turns. Decreases offensive type enemies buff duration by 3 turns. Removes buffs from magic type enemies. So that is very interesting. This is making me very tempted to get her. Like, tempted enough to spend what little gems I have to try to get her, because she is very interesting. She requires a certain team set, and she requires a certain playstyle, so that is very interesting indeed. I don't know if the magic type thing is really going to work out right now, because not Sephiroth is out, but he's not seeing a ton of play right now. I'm pretty sure since he has been released, people are going to try to put him on the team, along with a few other interesting mages, but not a lot of special mages have been released right now. There are a couple of good ones, but they're not meta-breaking good right now. They're not meta-breaking good. But yeah, she requires a certain playstyle, and I really like that about her. Similar to how Karma is on the Korean version. But alright, let's take a look at those awesome animations. Hopefully they kept them the same, because I just like them so much. They're just so awesome.
point.
Beautiful.
I'll make sure to end your insignificant life.
Absolutely stunning.
Dark light will be the salvation of all.
Epic.
How absurd. I will erase all traces of your existence.
Still one of the coolest characters in Seven Knights. She is just an all-around great character with some of the coolest animations! Oh man, I really love her awakening skill animation. It looks really cool. Like, really cool. But the funny thing about her is she just wasn't strong enough to last in the meta in the Korean version. Hopefully she sticks around for probably forever here, because I really like her character. She's really cool. And that reminds me, I can't exactly awaken her, even if I do find her, because I'm actually supposed to be awakening Spike. Alright, here we go. I really don't want to do this because Spike is probably my least favorite awakening hero. He's just not that good because he doesn't have that critical increase. Maybe they updated it a little bit. Maybe he has it again. I don't know. I haven't looked at his awakening form in quite a while. Maybe they still have it, but I still have to awaken him because he's just straight up stronger. So I don't really have a choice. Here we go. I really don't want to do this. Level 15, maxed out. Oh man. Now personally, I never really liked Spike, but I kind of need to awaken him. I never really liked the awakened Spike because it's just that crit. It just doesn't have that crit increase like he does on his original form. And that was a little... No lethal. You ain't getting lethal right, buddy. Nope. Most of you probably are aware that the AI loves to use Spike if he has too much lethal on him, so I try my best to keep him far away from lethal. Like, way far away from it. So far away that it's impossible for the AI to even think about it. So, yeah, on that note, that is all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, comment, please do subscribe to my channel for more, because I will be uploading reviews on every new Hero 7 Knights releases. And I have some strange news to tell you guys, but I will be talking about that in my next video. But until next time, my fellow gamers, take it easy for me, and please do have a blessed day. Bye.